What's up, YouTube? Infamous AT back again with Truth Is Vids on another weekly discussion topic. This week's discussion is about an incident that happened in Georgia in an elementary school. Children were sent home, I believe they were in the third grade. Third grade children were sent home with homework assignments that were stimulated a lot of controversy because they were viewed as racist. Some of the questions, I'm not even going to mention them, but they were inappropriate in a sense for a third grader. The school district claimed that they were trying to integrate the multiple studies, in this situation, social studies with mathematics. They understand now that that was a very bad decision. No shit. Anyway, honestly, in my opinion, I really want people to get over it. Racism exists. Oh my God. Did you know? It exists! It's here. It's always been here. It's going to continue to be here because that's just how people are. Society is. Any human with two eyes is going to look. And when they look, they're going to come up with their own judgments. Now, those judgments can easily change by the person's actions, the person's conversation. Unfortunately, they can even change from the person's economic status, where they come from. All these can lead to good judgments and bad judgments, but people are going to judge you. No matter how many tattoos you get across your chest and back that says only God can judge me, you can believe that. He's the only one who can sentence you, but you can get judged. In my opinion, it's all really ridiculous. Unfortunately, for those parents, they have to explain to their kids why those questions, that homework assignment was really inappropriate, and explaining that to your third grader may be a little difficult. So I can understand the parents' perspective of not feeling comfortable addressing that situation with their children, but there also needs to be a change in what parents talk to their kids about. Yes, you can depend on the education system to enlighten your kids, but some things you need to tell them about and explain to them from not just what they read in a book, but what from their parents tell them. So as a parent, step up and start talking to your kids. Buy the little board games and the flashcards, or not even that. I mean, now you got internet. You can just go on YouTube and go to the pbs.com and interactive websites where you can show them all kinds of stuff about American history and any other, history that you want to look into, whether it be Native Americans, Indians, Asian culture, all of it. Start enlightening and educating your kids on your own, and I promise you'll probably have a more well-rounded child. Also, Georgia, have you seen some of the state laws that they have there? Not to say that Georgia is a racist state, but they got some things they need to work out. It's the South. Honestly, that's all I really have to say about it. Racism exists. People need to get over it. Like, there it is. This behavior, is it unacceptable? I mean, it's unfortunate that it's, targeted towards the youth, the next generation that's coming up. But if people don't know how to appropriately deal with the fact that racism exists, and they want to live in this world where, no, we can get rid of racism and it'll stop. People judge their neighbors. People judge their brothers and sisters, their mothers and fathers, their aunts and uncles. So if you're going to judge people within your own family of the same race, what makes you think they're not going to judge anybody else? Judging is going to happen. What needs to be understood is what it is, why it happens, and how to appropriately deal with it. Don't just sit there and say, oh, well, racism is really, really bad and you shouldn't judge people by the way that they look. I'm sorry. America does that for a living. From celebrities to politics to everything. I know a lot of people lost their mind when Barack Obama sang. There's an immediate judgment put on him. Not that it was negative in a sense, but the man sang not even a verse, a line from the song. And everyone was just like, oh my God, he can sing, and look at our president, and all these different connotations. Again, a bunch of comparisons to other people. He's his own person. Respect him for that. Those kindergartners, not the kindergartners, but the children that had those homework assignments given to them need their parents to explain to them what slavery is, why it was bad, and why it needs to stop. In addition to slavery, we can talk about the millions of people in 2012 who are enslaved. Not in the sense of chains and shackles, but they're put in a position of servitude. Someone is over them, forcing them to do things that they may otherwise not choose to do for themselves, whether it be through prostitution, whether it be through slinging drugs, whether it be overseas and the different things that they have people doing. It's just ridiculous. From child prostitution, there's just a lot of stuff going on. Modern day servitude, straight up slavery. That's what it is. It's just got a new wrapping on it. So before you start judging this racism and starting to have all in a toughie of, oh my God, these problems, which was corrected. The school apologized. Everything was explained. Everyone fixed it with nice kisses and hugs. However, there's still some serious issues going on around the world. So there's problems. There's controversy. There's going to be issues. Understand your position and get yourself educated so that the next person you meet who doesn't know, you can help them get to that next plateau of understanding that there's other ways to deal with this than causing a big ruckus about a social studies math problem. That was kind of stupid anyway. Like, why would you anyway, Georgia. That's all I got to say about that. I'm out. Subscribe. infamousAT on YouTube. Tweet me. infamousAT on Twitter. And I'll be in touch.